Hello, my sweet Virgos. If today is your birthday, Virgo, happy birthday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, send toward myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for Virgo's greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. Let's get your affirmation for today, Virgo. Affirmation for Virgo. We got transform limits. Allow spirit to take away doubts, fears, and attachments. I change my life with ease, Virgo. And then we got real connection. Honor your divine essence and seek support from community. I find my spirit tribe. Attracting your soul tribe. I love that. All right, let's see. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Overall energy for my sweet Virgos. Victory and success. Rejoice and celebration. Wow. Virgo, that is amazing. It's because you're standing your ground. You won't stop. No matter what conflict you've had in your life, you're not going to back down, Virgo, and I love it. So let's see. Let's do the angels and ancestors for Virgo. For Virgo. Angels and ancestors for Virgo. For Virgo. Yeah, you trust your talents in changing times. You're relying on your intuition, your connection with the divine. So that's what's guiding you. You shifted your perspective. You see clearly now. You're devoted and committed to your new path. I love that. Okay. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know? Virgo's current energy. Virgo's current energy. Virgo's current energy. You're the star, Virgo. You carry the light of God. You're a healer. You're letting your light shine, or you will soon. That's the current energy. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to shine that beautiful light, Virgo. What is the obstacle? A soul connection. Now, this can be a karmic soulmate that's finding in an obstacle who you are. This can mean that you are calling in like-minded people, and people that are opposing you are finding it an obstacle. We'll see. What is the focus? Virgo's focus. Stability. This can also be a twin flame soulmate, or this is stability on your own. What was the lesson in the past for Virgo? What did Virgo need to learn in the past? To trust your own intuition, to trust the messages, the downloads you receive. Take that guidance, believe it. Trust in your own abilities, Virgo. That was the lesson you needed to learn. Whatever you were being told in the past, whatever your higher self, whatever your body was telling you, it was truth. Virgo's strength. Telling it like it is and cutting people off. Speaking the truth. Being your true authentic self. And I'll tell you, Virgo, Virgos have a mean cut-off game. When you are done, you are done. And that's a strength for you. When someone has pushed you to the point, and Virgos don't give up on people, not very easily. So if someone has pushed a Virgo to cut them off, you are gone for good. Like gone. Near future for Virgo. A King of Cups. This can be someone coming into your energy that's very loving and kind, very intuitive. This can also be someone in your past that was emotionally manipulative, but we're going to see. We're going to see. What is the advice for Virgo? Advice for Virgo. Somebody's obsessed with you. Somebody's obsessed with the idea of beating you, winning. Who cares? You're not in this competition with anyone. This person that's in your energy has been competing, wanting to beat you. And it's not going to work out. 4 cups, 5 of swords, they're going to be in regret. This was an unwise choice because Virgo's meant to shine. Virgo's meant to create something on their own that will be prosperous. What is in the environment? What is in the environment? Yeah, people know that you walked away from a tyrant, a bully, somebody that's low vibrational, someone that pretends to be a leader that is not a leader. What is the hopes and fears? Your hope, your desire is to have everlasting joy and happiness. This can be in a partnership or on your own, a lot of emotionally fulfilled, happy home life. That's what it is. What is the outcome for Virgo? Outcome. The outcome, someone has desperately tried, Virgo, to silence you, to block you, and the outcome is that wheel is turning in your favor because justice is playing out. So it doesn't matter who in this devil energy has been trying to block you from self-reflecting, block you from healing, block you from opportunities that lead to financial stability. It doesn't matter because that wheel is still going to turn in your favor because this is your justice. And I also do see a love offer that's going to lead to victory and success. So let's do another round, Virgo. I got a crick in my neck. Oh, all right. Virgo, current energy, you are a healer. You're a star. You carry the light. Current energy. Current energy. Yeah. And I see multiple paths, multiple doors opening up for you. You are committed and devoted to a new path. Slow and steady wins the race. You will have stability. Absolutely. The obstacle is the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups an obstacle? It's an obstacle because you're calling in a divine partnership, whether this is romance or friendship. It's an obstacle because this player energy from your past is going through a tower. As you're coming into high vibrational unions, passionate new beginning, someone else, everything is falling apart. That's why it's an obstacle. Remember, this person's in competition with you, so they can't have you having a successful union and their unions are falling apart. Your focus is stability, twin flame, soulmate, or stability in your own right. Yeah. Divine love. That's your focus. A partnership where there is true, unconditional, divine love. The past lesson you needed to learn, Virgo, was to trust your intuition. It's on point. Yeah, and see, you needed to trust where you were led in the past because your intuition was guiding you to make a new investment. This could be to reinvent yourself, to do something completely different, learn something new. Your strength is your cutoff game is fierce, Virgo. Strength. You're also, your strong point is your planning. You know, Virgos pay attention to detail. So you are an excellent planner. You're excellent at putting plans into motion, coming up with the plans. That's a strength for you. Near future, King of Cups. King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So I'm feeling like this King of Cups in your near future was an emotional manipulator to you. This is someone that has no defense for the choices and decisions that they made. This was a tyrannical energy, a false emperor that is in the near future, due to their toxicity, their dark ways, is going to receive justice. Yeah, it had to do with lying, cheating, and stealing. So in the near future, they're going to be made accountable, Virgo. And then we see in the advice, this person's obsessed. They're obsessed with what you do for work. They're obsessed with what you create. They're obsessed with you being seen as an earth angel, someone that carries love and light, the light of God. This person's in mental anguish. The cycle is closed with this person, but they're obsessed because they're greedy and they're holding on to what you're creating because there is real finances attached to it. In the environment, everyone knows why you walked away, that you walked away from a tyrant, a bully, someone that is insecure, someone that likes to control and dominate. This is an abusive energy in the environment, and everyone sees it. Yeah, everyone sees that you're this magical being, that you're able to transmute negative energy. You're able to manifest, and you've taken a brand new leap of faith. Your hopes is to create everlasting joy and happiness, a happy home, a happy life, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what you're doing, because people are talking about how you turned your back and your life got happier when you turned your back on someone that was very toxic from your past. In the outcome, they're saying, look, somebody here was trying to block you from healing, tapping in, block you from having stability, financial resources, but that wheel is turning in your favor because justice is being served. Outcome. Outcome. Yeah. See, you've been spiritually guided to move on, possibly relocate, embrace the energy of peace. St. Michael is protecting you and blocking the drama, the chaos, and the conflict from dark, low vibrational energies, namely the emotional manipulator from your past. Yeah. Putting death to it. They can no longer interfere whatsoever. Yeah. They're in mental anguish because they know this. They know this. You will have a divine union. You will have stability. You are this hermit energy. You are a wise old soul. So keep going, Virgo. The spiritual realm's got your back. You don't have to worry. So let's just get some random cards, see what else we get. All right, what else does Virgo need to know about this situation? We'll use the Meta Muse Tarot. What else does Virgo need to know? Yeah, it's like someone that operated in this distorted sexual energy, that made decisions from ego, lust. They're going to be sitting in the Four of Cups. This is someone from your past, knowing that they missed a blessing. You were the blessing, and they ruined it. They've lost this blessing. They're not going to get this blessing back. Yeah, this is someone that was very focused on money, ego, lust-driven. They're in an illusion. They're in an illusion. You're gone. You've turned your back on this person, and you're making a brand new investment. Page of Pentacles. Moving in a new direction. Yeah, and I just see you celebrating your freedom. You know, you've made the decision to set yourself free. You're celebrating your life. You're happy. You have St. Michael protecting you because you've taken a brand new leap of faith. You've listened to the spiritual realm, spiritual guidance, and you're just moving in a new direction, Virgo. Yeah. So this is you embracing a new beginning. And with the Six of Pentacles, you receiving your blessings because your intention is to help others. You truly care about others. Yeah, the Hermit. You are sharing your wisdom with other people. You are a sign of service. You're planting new seeds. You're going to reap your harvest because you have good intentions. You're creating something on your own, Virgo. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's going to be prosperous. And you have new love coming in. This can also be a business contract. But for many of you, this is love. 10 of Cups, happiness, emotional fulfillment. And I see you helping your community. Yeah, and those that would oppose you are going to be in regret. It's going to backfire because you work for God. They're going to change their perspective. They're going to be forced to see you for who you are and what you create. They're going to be forced to see your wishes come true, Virgo. They're going to be forced to see you shining your light, being seen, loved, and celebrated, being the healer that you are. They're going to be forced to watch that wheel turn in your favor. Absolutely, because that's justice. That is justice. Yeah. Since you walked away, they're going to be forced to see your life has only gotten amazing. 6 of Wands, victory and success since you left them. They were the common denominator for loss, for lack. They were the reason. It was their energy. Yeah. You know, I feel like this person, whoever we're speaking of, they do feel like the victim now because the cycle's closed, but it was their free will actions that led you to close that cycle out. The spiritual realm saw everything this person was doing, and you were guided to end it. Yeah, too much deception. Can't trust this person. But God gave you the truth. God shined the light on all the things that were hidden so that you could free yourself from this tyrant, this abuser, this bully. Yeah, so you needed to free yourself, to love yourself, to pour into your own cup, to find your value and worth, to heal your wounding and elevate to the Empress energy. So it's beautiful, Virgo. You're doing everything right. Keep going. Keep trusting your intuition. It's amazing. Whoever these people are in your energy that are been trying to block or stop you, you're going to have victory and success. It's all over this reading. Rejoice in celebration. Continue to stand your ground. No one can stop what God has set in motion for you. So keep going, Virgo. I love you so much. If today is your birthday, happy birthday again. I am scheduling for the last couple days of September. If you're interested in scheduling, please share the videos, like, and subscribe. I love you, Virgos, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye, Virgo.